Well, we're chatting with Alamogordo Tiger Wrestling as their season gets underway this weekend. They'll be doing a JV event and some scrimmaging, and then getting to it for their first events of the year next week at El Paso Irvin for varsity. So looking forward to the start of the wrestling season, and Coach Felix Arias, again, is leading the program. Coach, how are you?
Doing great.
Happy to have you here. Do you want to introduce the four that you brought with you today?
I did. So we have Alina Marroquin. She's a senior this year. She actually is back. I coached her freshman year. Crazy enough is I coached her brother like 8 years ago when he wrestled my son.
Oh, wow.
So I think after freshman year they moved to Nebraska, her and her brother Alicio. So they went, found out they're coming back. I was super excited. So I was like, cool. Unfortunately, she's a senior, so I only get her for one more year. Then I have Alex, who's also a senior, and he's our third year, right, in her third season. So also a state qualifier last year. And then we have AJ, Elijah, we call him AJ. He's also a state qualifier last year, been with the program since 8th grade. And then we have Nylah, her second year as a sophomore. And then hopefully she'll make some noise this year, get to state. So, yeah, okay. This is 4 people I brought with me.
Okay, awesome. How's everybody doing today? Good?
Yeah,
good. All right, happy to have you here. Well, Coach, we begin another year, and first off, I mean, what kind of work were you able to do with the team in the off season? I know you guys had your first official week of practice, but have you had this group and done things with them since the season ended last year?
Not a full summer, but right after the season, we got into freestyle. So we kept the mat room open. We started working on freestyle, and we went to a few tournaments. We went to nationals up in Socorro. Had a few kids play, so it was a good tournament. Then we went to Las Cruces, and then we went to El Paso. And unfortunately, with freestyle, it's like starts really fast, and then it dies out during July. So all they do is work out, run, trying to stay in shape, try to find them some opportunities. They go to camps. I think AJ went to one. Yeah. Has some unfortunate issues with the program there that they had to cut it early. And then there was a Mayfield one. I'm not sure if anyone went to that one. But, yeah, just trying to keep them active and going to tournaments and then some clinics. So that's pretty much what we did off season. And
you talk freestyle. I mean, that's different than what you guys do in the regular season, right? It's a little bit different style of wrestling, right?
So high school and college is folk style. When you go after that, it's Olympic style wrestling. Girls in college wrestle freestyle.
Okay.
So we like them to learn during high school, so when they get to college, they already know what they're doing. They don't have to learn it in college. But they'll still recruit, get girls who predominantly only know folk style. Alyssa last year, predominantly folk style, and she's up at Hiram, and she's doing pretty well up there. So doing the freestyle thing for her. So
okay, very good. And numbers have been pretty solid. Sounds like you've got a number of new kids that have joined the program and came in and seem to be enjoying it so far.
Yeah, we have 33 total kids. 14 are new. 14 are new to the program, but we have 3 kids who've wrestled before. So like I said, Alicio, Alina, and then Cam Chavez is new. He's a military kid, came from Germany, has a couple years of wrestling experience, so he's here on the team. So it's good to get kids to the team who have some experience. But we have Aiden Wise, who's on the team. He's just a natural athlete. I think he's going to catch on pretty good. And then one kid that I'm looking forward to is Michael Scott. So he's a bit of a beast on the football field, right? So he can bring that onto the mat. I think he's going to do really well at 190. He might even go up to 215, but we'll kind of figure out the weight class for him, what's best for him. But his natural athleticism and power, I think he's going to lend well to wrestling.
Okay, very good. And how has the first couple weeks of practice gone? You talked about, that first week's obviously hell week. It's definitely a challenge for these athletes, but obviously working towards the beginning of the season, how has it looked to you as the coach?
I think they did really well. No one quit, we had a lot of kids still playing football and doing soccer and other sports, so if they were in a fall sport, then obviously we didn't touch them. It was for the kids who were coming off the couch, right? And it's essentially hell week because they're starting off from scratch. They're out of shape. So that's why it hurts them. If they were in shape, it wouldn't be so bad. But a lot of running, a lot of bleachers, a lot of bear crawls up and down the football field. So it's just to get them and their bodies back into the grind. So when we get to the mat room, falling and getting bumps and bruises isn't as bad.
Well, yeah, and I think sometimes with wrestling, you maybe focus on the strength too much. But, man, cardio is as big, if not the biggest part of being a successful wrestler, right?
Yeah. There are some kids out there who really don't lift weights. Matter of fact, there's a Drake, or Kyle Dake, he wrestled at Cornell, and he's like, I don't go to the weight room. And his teammates say he's one of the strongest people. All he does is calisthenics, and he just does mat room workouts, and he's a strong person. And I think it's because he focused on that he's so, his gas tank is just unreal. He can go and go and go. He'll be in double overtime and look like he's in the first round. So we went live on Saturday for the first time, and just at 30 seconds of going live, they felt it. So, but that's just coming back into it, After another week, they'll be back into the groove.
Okay, very good. All right, well, let's talk to some of your athletes here. We'll start with Nylah, and you're coming out of soccer, so, is that a big change for you from soccer to get into wrestling?
Honestly, I think yes, because I played goalie, so I didn't really have much cardio in me.
Yeah.
So Hell Week definitely killed me.
Okay, so you needed that extra cardio and stuff to get ready for the season. Okay. How has it been over the first couple weeks getting into, has it just been the challenge of getting back into wrestling shape again?
Yes, but it was honestly pretty fun. Yeah. Like, just seeing everyone who came out from last year and all the new people, it's really nice.
What's the biggest thing? Last year was your first year doing wrestling, right?
Yes.
What was it that made you want to come back? Because there's it's a big challenge. It's tough. What was like, I want to come back and try this again the next year?
I like being physical.
Okay.
The physical contact.
Yeah. All right. So the aggressiveness, and it's one-on-one. It's just you out there that's trying to do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. What weight class are we going to see in the same weight class this year? Are you moving up, down? Do you know what you're going to do this year?
I'm not sure, but I'm trying to stay at the 120, but I've just got to see where I'm at right now.
Okay. But yeah, obviously it just depends kind of on the day sort of thing, I would imagine. But
yeah.
All right. And where are you noticing maybe a difference between last year to this year in your skill set? What's maybe the biggest thing you go, man, I'm much better at this now? I
don't know. I feel like I'm getting more comfortable at taking shots.
Okay. Yeah. Just being aggressive and going out there and being on the offense more?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good. All right. We'll look forward to seeing how it goes for you this season. All right. We will move on over here to AJ. And AJ, how about you? What was the off season like? Sounds like you were trying to at least go out there and do some stuff during the summertime.
Yeah, for sure. We did a bunch of practices with Coach A, and then me and Alex went on practices with Coach Nick. So we definitely got a lot of experience this off season.
Okay. Very good. Where do you feel like, is this maybe the most prepared you feel like going into a season, or is it kind of the same as other years? Or
yeah, for sure, because last year I broke my leg during football, so I wasn't nearly as ready. But this year, it's all in.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about trying to rehab from an injury.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I would imagine for sure. And so first couple weeks of practice, you were ready to go. It wasn't so much of a killer as for some of the other athletes for you, or how was it for you?
It was good. It was still hard, of course, but I had to show the others they could do it too. So
yeah, that's something. Last year, do you feel like you were kind of in a leadership role, or do you feel like you have to do more of that this season? How do you view that for yourself?
This season for sure a lot more because I'm a upperclassman, I guess. But last year I was still a leader. I just didn't. I was a sophomore, so.
Yeah, it's
hard
kind of
bossing the seniors.
Yeah, it's kind of a difficult spot there when you're one of the younger guys out there. I hear you. Same weight class for you this year? Are you changing things up any? Or?
Yeah, same weight class.
Okay, so that's what, 120?
Well, now it's 120.
Oh, is it 120 now? Okay. And is that you feel like you're most comfortable? Do you feel like you'd be better if you were up or down one way or the other? Or?
Coach thinks 14, but that's not happening.
That's a little bit too difficult to hit that way, and I got you.
But 120 is good.
Yeah.
Same weight, more experience. So.
Okay, very good. Maybe where do you feel like you've had some improvement going into this season? What's in your skill set? Where do you feel like maybe you're a little bit better this year?
Just a lot more neutral, especially with freestyle. So more takedowns, more like shooting on my left side too, and just all of that. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good. We'll look forward to seeing that. All right. Move over here to Alex. And how about you? Off-season stuff. Sounds like you and AJ were doing kind of the same sort of things this summer.
Yeah. I was doing a lot of work with AJ and Coach Nick as well.
Okay.
And like Coach Arias said, we went to a couple of freestyle tournaments and stuff like that.
How does freestyle help you? I mean, compared to, it's obviously a different way to do it, but I mean, how does it help you as you get into the season?
Definitely like neutral, and I feel like mat awareness, since the positioning is so different, you have to wrestle different, Yeah. So I definitely feel like it definitely translates to folk style.
Okay, very good. And how was the first couple weeks of official practice? Was it hard getting back to the swing? Or?
It was hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's okay because you just gotta go back out there and finish,
Yeah, I got you. And where do you maybe feel like you're seeing improvement going into this season? Is it the things you were talking about being better in the neutral, or is there some other thing in your skill set you feel like, man, I've really made improvements on?
Yeah, definitely maybe like my mindset of like when I get tired, like I know like I have to maybe like push through it, So I feel like my mindset maybe got better.
Okay. What weight class are we going to see in this? Same this year?
Yeah,
or?
the same weight class. Yeah, it's 126 now.
Okay, so is that where you feel comfortable at, or you feel like you'd rather go to 32, or?
Well, no, I feel most comfortable there. Yeah, it's definitely a good weight class for me.
Okay, all right. We'll look forward to seeing that for sure. Okay, move over here to Alina, and how about you? I mean, obviously moving into town, I mean, how has it been coming into this program? Has it been nice that you had some familiar faces that you were coming into?
Yeah, no, it's definitely been nice. It's been less awkward, a little less scary. I don't know, but I feel like here in Alamogordo, and there's like a really good sense of almost like family in the mat rooms where I felt very welcome and I've been very comfortable, and it's been nice coming over here.
Okay, and so you've been wrestling at your previous high school before this?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, and you were in Nebraska?
Yep.
Okay, very cool. So how many years total have you been wrestling now?
This is going to be my 4th year.
4th year? Okay, very good. How was the first few weeks practice here with this group? Was it challenging? Was it...
Definitely harder than over there.
Okay.
Because we do not do the conditioning the way they do here. But, it was hard, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It's definitely a lot of fun.
And I would imagine it pays off in the end, having the cardio at a certain level, it makes a difference, I would anticipate.
No, it definitely does.
Yeah, okay. Where do you feel like maybe you're showing improvement in, it's your senior season, so where do you feel like maybe you've improved compared to last year or previous seasons?
I think the biggest thing is just mentality. Like just getting more confident in yourself, especially like in matches, just being more comfortable, like taking shots and just doing things and being more confident in the fact that you're going to finish it and that you have like a chance to win and not giving up.
Okay, very good. What weight class are we going to see you wrestle this year?
Goal is 45.
Okay. so it could be 45. It could be, 52? 55? Okay.
Maybe 55.
I always forget what the ladies' weight separations are there. So,
yeah.
And so 45 is what you're up. 55 is maybe more of a comfortable weight for you?
Yeah, but I've been doing 45 the last 3 years, so trying to go back there because that's where I'm used to. That's what I'm familiar with. But if I have to do 55, that's okay.
Okay. All right. Very good. We'll look forward to seeing that for sure. Coach, you mentioned a few of the newcomers and a few people a bit earlier, but we certainly want to mention a few more. You've got a bunch of returners this year. We were talking before we started on the air that you didn't really graduate that much last year, so you've got a nice crew that's coming back from last season, right?
Yeah, so last year we had a good crop of 8th graders that came out for wrestling. So just on our boys, we had Finn and Terrence. Finn qualified for state. Terrence wrestled at 113, but he only weighed 90 pounds. But because he's a tough little kid, he still was able to make and qualify for a varsity ladder. So he was competing at a good level. It's just 113 was a really tough weight class, especially for a kid giving up 23 pounds and being an 8th grader, right? So I think he and Finn will make some noise in their freshman year. Finn's trying to get back down to 106. He's kind of over 110 right now, so we'll see. Terrence has gained weight, so I think he'd be good at 106. Individually, where you would be the best and where I need you at to win duels, right? Damien's a returner. He's a senior as well. He'll probably be at 132, and I think he's got the mindset to, hey, this is it. There's no next year, so he's going to be all in. And I'm looking forward to him approaching this season with a little bit more intensity, a little bit more, effort, just because, again, it's last season, right?
Yeah.
And then, like I said, Cameron, being from Germany, senior, I'm excited to see him, translate over here in America. I've been over there a little bit. It's different. Like, the environment's different. So I'm excited to see how he translates over here to the competition. And then Dimitri, he's a junior, third-year wrestler. He wrestled 160. He's trying to get down to 157, which is the new weight class. It went from 60. They added a weight class to 65, and then they squeezed in 157. So he's kind of tweener. We'll see where he goes. But I think the off-season helped him and grew his confidence. So I think he'll be just fine. I think he could qualify for state too. And then, like I talked about, Michael Scott, and who else I got? So Alina's brother, Eliseo, he's a big boy. He's all but 290. So, and he wears it well. He's a big, strong kid. And I've coached his brother when he wrestled with my son, and he was just as big. So, hopefully we get his brother come out here and roll with him a little bit and put some body on him. So, I think he also has a good shot at state. I think he just right now he's pretty much a lock for state qualifier, but I think he has a shot at state placer.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay.
That one I'm excited for. For the girls, again, Alina, I'm excited for just kind of her back. And I think her leadership, being the senior girl and experience, is going to be refreshing to the other girls to look up to someone and say, hey, that's the way it's done. Okay, cool. I have confidence, I have motivation, right? But we also have Jaden coming back for her second year. She's a junior. Last year she was JV to Alyssa, who was state placer, she was one of our top dogs, right? And I think her wrestling with her gave her confidence that, hey, I belong here, And this year she's actually dropped down to 170 from heavyweight. So with her and Alina, that 170, 155, I think they're going to be really good, especially good training partners. And then Nylah and Allie coming back. Allie was an 8th grader. She came out with Terrence and Finn. So I think them two are also going to be good partners and be able to push each other to, make some noise at some of these tournaments and try to get to the state level. But those are the ones I'm excited about for this season.
Yeah, and then you never know. There might be somebody that you weren't expecting, and they make their way up through the team, and that's what's kind of fun is, if you put in the work and you get the improvement, you can earn your way to being on the varsity and competing in the duels, right?
It is. Wrestling is just that. You get what you put into it. So there are some kids who surprise you, and they might not be on your radar, but they're quietly creeping up, and before you know it, you're like, oh, they placed at this tournament, they placed at that tournament. You start seeing where they stack amongst our region, you're like, they might have a shot. But then you start seeing, okay, they put in the work, and some of them are quiet, and they just, go about their way, and all of a sudden they're at state. Joshua was that way last year. So he's a tweener too, because he's only 5'6", but he weighs 240. But he went to state last year as a true freshman, right? So when he gets to state and he has all that confidence, I was like, you might want to get down to 215 for your height, right? Because that's where he had the problems. The guys who were 280 were like 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah.
And now that Eliseo's here, I'm like, you definitely need to get down to 215. So that's his goal. And it's also a health thing, to be at a healthy weight anyway. So that's his goal. And hopefully he can get down there and then we can get him to state too.
Okay, very good. Nylah, what kind of goals are you setting for yourself this year? I mean, hoping to make it to state, hoping to do well district. I mean, is there anything particular you're trying to hit this year?
I'm really hoping to make it to state this year because last year I didn't do as good as I thought I should have done. I know I could have done a lot better, but this year I think I can make it.
Okay, all right, very good. You already played soccer this year. Anything for you after wrestling, or is this going to be it for sports for you this year?
I don't know. I think I might do track or try powerlifting.
Oh, okay. Very good. So you have a couple things going on in the winter if you do that as well. You're a sophomore. I mean, is athletics something you'd like to continue after high school if you get the chance? Or?
Yeah, I really like being in sports. It just keeps me active and it's just something to do.
Okay. Have you thought about, is college next for you? Is there something else you're interested in doing after high school? Or?
No, I haven't really thought about it like that.
Okay, that's cool. You got a lot of time to figure that one out, so don't worry about it at all. All right, move over here to AJ, and how about you? What are the goals that you're setting for yourself this year? I mean, obviously, state qualifier last year, so that's definitely the top of the list, I would imagine.
Definitely want to place at state this year, and then I also want to be regional champ for sure. So
Okay, so taking an extra step up this year is what you're hoping to do. All right, very good. Are hoping to continue athletics after this? I mean, is wrestling something you want to keep going?
Yeah, for sure. I want to get like a school scholarship for my academics, and then just like walk on the wrestling team wherever I go.
Okay, awesome. Are you doing any other sports at the high school this year?
I mean, basically powerlifting, but so I'm doing football, but I'm just working out with them because I'm not trying to get injured for wrestling, because wrestling's number one. So yeah,
I understand completely. That makes sense. All right, very good. And so, and you're a junior or senior this year?
Junior.
So you started thinking about after high school plans yet, or still not sure on that one?
I want to be right now. I want to be a doctor, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Okay, still some time to obviously get that figured out. Okay, Alex, how about you? What are the goals you're setting for us? Obviously, got to go to state last year. What do you want to do this season?
I definitely pretty much the same goals as AJ. I want to become a regional champ, and then I definitely want to place at state this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think the biggest difference for you that compared to last year to this year that can get you over the top with that?
Probably like my nerves, because I feel like that's what gets me a lot. But just like I'm experiencing like this is my last year, so there's no other year to do it. Yeah. So yeah, you just gotta want it.
Gotcha. AJ, I want to ask you that question as well. I mean, what do you think the biggest difference will be for you compared to last year in terms of winning regionals or getting to place at state?
Definitely the experience. We put in a lot of work, so just trust in our work to get us there. Okay. All right. Very good. Still hoping to continue wrestling after this? Hoping to do athletics, or?
Yeah, it's definitely in my plans. Yeah, I want to go to a trade school, become like a plumber, electrician, or something like that.
All right, very good. But if you get a scholarship for wrestling, you'd be going there in a heartbeat.
And I'm most definitely I feel like I'm confident enough to walk on. Maybe not D1, but definitely D2.
All right, move over here to Alina. How about you? What are the goals you're setting for us? It's your senior year, so last opportunity, right?
I mean, yeah, I think because of that, my goal is place at state, state champion if I could. Whatever I can do, I think it's better just to set the highest goal I can for myself, work towards it, because it's my last year.
Yeah. What do you feel like it gives you some extra confidence that you can reach those goals this season? I mean, is there anything particular that stands out for you?
I think as long as I want it bad enough and I really try. I mean, even if I don't make it and I don't reach those goals, I'm going to be happy that I tried.
Yeah, I got you, for sure. So it is your senior year. Is athletics something you're hoping to continue after this?
Yeah, but it's just depends what I want to do in the future. I'm looking more into getting to trades, and trucking right now is what I'm currently trying to do. So if I decide to go to college, then I'll think I'll get into wrestling there.
Okay. All right. Very good. So you said trades or trucking is what you're interested in after high school?
That's what I'm currently working towards.
That's what you're working towards? Okay. Awesome. Very good. Any other sports we're going to see in this year, or is it just wrestling?
See, I don't even know what sports they have here. Okay. So if I find something that's interesting, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Very good. Alex, that's what I was going to ask you. Are you doing any other sports after this, or?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay. So just focusing on wrestling this year.
Yeah, and then it's just school.
Okay. All right. Very good. Coach, something else I wanted to ask you about. I know you guys were doing some fundraising to try to get some new mats for you guys. Are you guys still working on that right now?
We're still working on it.
Yeah.
We're real close. We're working with the school to see what difference they can assist us with to make up the difference. We really need these mats. Our mats are almost 30 years old, and they've seen better days, and it's just time. We just need cleaner mats. Our shoes are getting messed up because of the mats. It doesn't matter how much we scrub them. We've tried everything. It's just 30 years worth of wear and tear. So hopefully we can make this order in by the next week, and then we'll have them by mid-December, end of December, and then we'll have brand new wall-to-wall mats in our practice room. And the goal is to be able to use that mat for practice, but also be able to pull it out and use it for tournaments. So if we have multiple mats, we can host regionals, we can host our annual tournament and make money. So that's the goal.
Yeah, that makes sense. Absolutely. So last year, I think you had 5 boys and 1 girl make it to state last year, or 2 girls?
1 girl.
1 girl. So, you obviously feel with, the athletes that you have this year, you can certainly hit those numbers, if not pick up more this year?
I think we can definitely get 3 to 4 girls. I'm thinking we can get 7 boys to state this year. I think we have more experience because, again, we only graduated 2 boys, so they got experience. I think just pushing them harder and just putting them in uncomfortable positions. I think that's where they get their nerves from, is not being comfortable and then kind of panicking. If we can get through that, I think they're going to push past and they'll win the closer matches. Because a lot of our matches that we lost were close ones. They weren't just getting dominated. They were the close matches. And those are heartbreaking because, you know why. And it just takes experience. It takes more time, more reps, more practice time. So that's why I think the off-season, the freestyle, and, learning how to hand fight and really being in those grinds is going to help them go to reach their goals.
All right, so first home event, December 3rd. You guys are hosting Goddard and Da Vinci. Is that
Da
still?
Vinci, El Paso.
Okay,
Right.
so still both of them. And then you also have Artesia and Rodoso on the 9th of December. Right. And then as we get into January, Cruces Gadsden on the 7th, and then the 14th, Oregon Mountain for you guys. So.
Right, the 14th will be our senior night.
Okay.
So.
And that's we want to mention that, because they only have 4 home events, so get out there and support them when they have those. It's not, you don't have 10, 15 home events or anything like that, like some of the other teams do. So when you get the chance, certainly get out there and support them for sure. And we'll look forward to another great season. Coach, appreciate your time as always.
Thank you.
Guys, good luck this season. Appreciate y'all coming in.
Yeah,
Thank you.